I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners and lands we are on. I pay my respects to all elders past and present, to all First Nations and everyone here today.
Chapter 5. Pre-conference briefing with the Assistant Manager. Before the conference, the convener meets with the Assistant Manager for a pre-conference review. At this meeting, they will discuss the preparation, paperwork, and address any issues or concerns. If there are significant issues, these will need to be addressed before the Assistant Manager approves the conference to proceed.
So tell me, how has everything been going with the conference preparation?
Pretty well. The victim, Tara, was a bit angry at first, but she really just wants the young person to understand what they've done. Thanks for putting me in touch with Evie, the Aboriginal caseworker at your office. She's been super helpful. She came with me to meet with Tara again before the conference. And Evie's also been spending some time with me, just explaining the cultural significance of the tree and why it was so important to Tara's family. I didn't really want to overwhelm Tara with all of those questions. So it was great to get some insights from Evie. So Tara's had a chance to talk to Evie and I about the impact that the fire had, and she seems a lot more comfortable about attending the conference.
Who is her support person?
Well, Evie actually suggested we reach out to Wattle Tree Youth and Family Services. They run an Aboriginal women's group. So Leonie, the Aboriginal support worker there, is going to come along to support Tara. We've also decided to hold the conference there because Jake has actually been to some of the after-school programs, and he knows the youth worker there, Paul. So it seems like both Jake and Tara are both comfortable with that service, and it's close to the train station.
And how is Jake?
Well, Jake's super nervous about facing Tara. He was also really scared that people are just going to yell at him at the conference. So I've addressed that with him and his dad. I've also had a chat to Jake about some of the ideas that Fire and Rescue New South Wales was suggesting for his outcome plan, and he's open to those. Jake's dad is really supportive. Jake also knows that Tara is expecting an apology, so he's thinking about that. He might need some help writing a letter though.
That might be an opportunity to link him up with either Paul, the youth worker, or Rebecca, the police youth officer. I know Rebecca has helped some young people before with writing letters. You could also think about whether Jake can apologise in another way, either in person or by giving something to Tara, like an artwork. We've had some beautiful artwork given to victims in the past.
The Assistant Manager will check all paperwork is completed and will review the fieldwork safety assessment for the conference. They will also check in about any child protection concerns, any other needs anyone may have, such as interpreting services and referral opportunities for the young person and the victim, such as to victim services or a counselling service. This is also an opportunity for the Assistant Manager to check in with the convener about how they are feeling and provide any additional support.
You've done a great job preparing for this conference. I think you've put in a lot of effort to ensure everyone feels supported. We've gone through all your paperwork and I'm happy to sign off on the conference.